Hello, GCHC students, it's Shaoli, and welcome to Week 9 podcast. In this podcast, I'll be talking about viruses. A virus is a small infectious agent that replicates only inside the living cell of other organism. And viruses can infect all types of life forms, from animals and plants to bacteria and archaea. Viruses are much smaller than bacteria. The average size of a virus is about 1/100th the size of average bacterium. This is why it's really hard or it's kind of impossible to see viruses under the light microscope. Not just their size is different to bacteria cell, their structure is also different to the bacteria cell. All viruses from inside to outside consist of two main parts. First, the nucleic acid, which is either a DNA or RNA that has all their genetic information. And then we have the capsid, which is a protein coat that covers the nucleic acid. These are the two main parts of almost all viruses. Some viruses, however, have an extra structure that called envelope, which is a lipid layer that covers the coat protein. Viruses steal or get this envelope from the host cell they infect, and we're going to know more about this when we talk about the virus's life cycle. So, viruses have three main morphologies or three main shapes. They can be either helical or rod shape or filamentous. Most of helical shaped viruses infect plant cells. An example of helical virus is the tobacco mosaic virus. The other shape of viruses is the isohedral or the near spherical shape. They mostly infect animal cells, including human cells for sure. An example of that is the influenza or the HIV virus. The third shape is the complex shape, and these viruses have a capsid that is neither purely helical or isohedral. They have an extra part, such as the long sheath or the tails. They normally infect bacteria and archaea cells, and they are called phages or bacteriophages. The smallest known virus is the circovirus, which has the length of 0.02 micrometers, and it's impossible to see it under the light microscope because it's so tiny. And the only way to see it is using the electron microscope. The biggest known virus so far is the Pitherovirus siberium, which has the length of 1.5 micrometer. This virus was found almost 3 weeks ago in the Siberian permafrost and has been reported to be the biggest known virus so far. This virus likely don't infect human, and the only host for it is the amoeba cell. I hope that was helpful, and see you in class.